Lucille Ball was born on the 6th of August 1911 in Jamestown, New York, United States. Her father, Henry Ball, worked as a lineman at Bell Telephone. The nature of his job required him to be transferred from one location to another, and he always took his family along with him. At the age of 3, Lucille's father died owing to typhoid fever. After her father's death, her mother didn't have the means to take care of her, so she handed her daughter to her grandparents. Sometimes later, Lucille's mother remarried. Shortly after marriage, Lucille left her maternal grandparents to live with her stepfather's parents briefly. While she stayed with her stepfather's parents, Lucille was generally intrigued by the performances of actors she watched on TV. She soon began to fall in love with the world of entertainment and aspired to become like one of the stars she admired. At the age of 12, Lucille's stepfather encouraged her to audition for a popular show that needed young entertainers. During the audition, when she got to the stage, she wasn't frightened or timid. She enjoyed her performance, and the judges were marveled. 4 years later, Lucille and her family began to experience a tough time. They lost their house and were compelled to live in a small rickety apartment. However, all these challenges didn't cause Lucille any form of sadness or worry. She was optimistic about her future and started pursuing a career in show business. The family wasn't earning much income, but Lucille's mother managed to send her to John Murray Anderson School, an institution for dramatic arts. Throughout the time she spent in this school, she couldn't learn anything, unlike other students. Even her instructors boldly told her that she wouldn't become successful in the entertainment business. However, Lucille was sure about her greatness and was determined to prove her critics wrong. A few years after leaving school, she started working as a model. This modeling career gave her an entry into Hollywood. When acting was about to gain success, Lucille became ill with rheumatic fever. This ailment made her unable to continue chasing her dreams for about 2 years. But after she recovered completely from the illness, she got several opportunities to appear in so many movies. Although she was only given minor roles initially, she later got major roles in high-grossing films too. After about 2 decades as a successful actress, Lucille became the first woman to own and run a television studio. She produced a lot of popular television series and movies. By the time she retired from acting, Lucille had become a wealthy and well-respected figure in the movie industry. One of the most significant things that helps one to stay strong and carry on despite difficulties is optimism. An optimistic individual usually expects a favorable outcome in every situation. This mindset of optimism enables one not to get bothered even when things are sideways. Helen Keller said, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence." Achieving something great can depend on your ability to remain positive and undisturbed in the midst of a storm. Optimism bets confidence and hope. If you're optimistic, then you would become confident and hopeful of a better future. Albert Hobby said, "Optimism is like a kind of heart stimulant, the digitalis of failure." Optimism is a special type of remedy that heals you from the pain of failure or rejection. Whenever you fail, it can only take the mindset of an optimist to enable you to keep trying. If you aren't optimistic, you'd certainly give up after failing. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Even if I knew that tomorrow would go to pieces, I would still plant my apple tree." In life, always believe that things would work out in your favor. Although the circumstances surrounding you may be very discouraging, don't ever give in to discouragement. March on and achieve your dream, even if the world says it's impossible. Lucille Ball was combated with loads of problems, but her optimism kept her strong and led her to success. Learn to be optimistic.